Hi. Firstly, my name is Kim. I'll introduce myself formally. And this is my little family here. This is Maggie and Lukey. Luca. We're still trying to get used to this whole selfie stick. We've never been a selfie kind of crew. However, it's time for us to step up our game because we have a journey ahead of us. Within the last 2 weeks, I was diagnosed with Hurthle cell carcinoma, which is a cancer of the thyroid. All we know is that it's relatively unknown. Very little is known about it, and there is no treatment available. I'm still trying to absorb all of this. This is quite a shock, and how can you ever plan for something like this? It's going to be a tough battle, regardless of which path I should choose to take. I have mixed emotions on that. I have not yet met my surgeon yet. That's the next step. I've literally been feeling like crap for 2+ years. You know, high blood pressure, crazy low heart rate, crashing fatigue, like I have a lump of bread stuck in my throat. Just so many things that they related to, hey, it's acid reflux, it's GERD, it's post-traumatic, it's depression, it's anxiety. Here's a pill, go home. Here's a pill, go home. And 24 hospital stays, all admissions, cardiac issues, gastro issues, and I could go on and on, really. By the grace of God, I was sent to an endo finally, after being told for the last 2 years that it's just a few nodules, no big deal. Everybody gets them. Nothing to be concerned about, no big deal. Till I had a situation arise a few weeks ago where I collapsed, profuse vomiting, uncontrollable. My blood pressure bottomed out and I blacked out. Upon going to the emergency room, finally a physician, again, orders an ultrasound of the thyroid and sent me for a fine needle aspiration. It was sent to a few different pathologies to read because the first one or two had not, couldn't make sense of it. So I believe it was sent to somewhere in Maryland where it was finally diagnosed as Hurthle cell carcinoma. I've been Googling for a week. I've found very little information on this as far as those of you that might be struggling with this particular thyroid cancer. My heart's with every one of you that are struggling with any type of cancer, and believe me, I have been awake literally 24/7 reading so many of your vlogs. My heart is with you and your families, and most importantly, thank you. It's a very difficult thing to do, to allow someone into your personal life, to, how should I say, to expose every aspect of your life for the world to see. And we do that with hopes that we can bring hope, we can bring comfort, and form a bond so that we're all in this together. We're all going through these same things, and no one knows what we're going through better than those of us that are traveling this road. I have no family. It's just myself and my fur kids. I have a Bulldog rescue. Yeah, there we go. There, that's Lukey. He's my boxer. He's my rock. Other than that, it's all smushes. They've been such a great thing in my life. You know, I've had some obstacles here the last few years, and one little beat up, broken, 13-year-old bully girl came into my world in 2012, and I nursed her back to not health, but I nursed her to a magical semi-recovery, and we had an amazing year together. And it changed me. It changed my life. You know, I thought I've got a lot to give in this world, and there's a lot of negativity out there, and I don't want to give what I have to give to someone that's unappreciative and who is more deserving and more appreciative than these guys. I'm sorry. That's where the tears come in when I think about these guys, because they need me, and I'm consumed with worry about them. My personal crew, not to mention the ones that I will not be able to help. But I do have an extensive personal crew that are my family, and I'm going to need them more now than ever. But I cannot be selfish. I know that I will not be able to provide even the simplest task of feeding them or walking them. And that hurts me more than anything, because they are the only hope that I have of going on strength. They give me a reason, purpose. Without them, I don't have that. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. My intention was not to be a big crybaby here. Simply to introduce myself, and I plan to, for as long as time permits and whatever time that I may have, as so much is still unknown to me, to share my journey every step of the way. And I thank all of you again that have taken a moment out of your day to get to know a little bit about me and my crew. And we're here for you too. We got to keep up the fight. And I hope those of you that are getting treatment are doing well. And I hope that a lot of you have kicked this freaking cancer right in the ass. Hugs.